Hello and welcome to McIver's Grant Public Library Storytime Tuesday. Today we have a special guest with us for the last Tuesday before Christmas. We have Bear with us today. And if you have read very many books with Miss Vanessa, you know that I love the Bear series by Carmel Wilson and Jane Chapman. Today we're going to read Bear Stays Up for Christmas. And it's, again, by Carmel Wilson, who wrote the words, so she's the author. Jane Chapman drew these wonderful pictures, so she's the illustrator. And it was published by Margaret K, McElderry Books. Now, we read Bear Snores On a lot in the winter, and we talk about all the things that Bear misses while he's hibernating. He goes to sleep shortly before Halloween and sleeps till March. So he misses Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas and all of those snowy, wonderful days in January where you can kind of play in the snow and then come back in and read a good book and maybe have some hot chocolate. That's a lot of things to miss, isn't it? And then when he wakes up, he's so hungry. So in the spring, a lot of times we read, Bear wants more. Do you remember how hungry Bear is when he wakes up and he eats and eats and eats until he gets stuck in his front door? So today we're going to join Bear and his friends for the holidays. And we're going to make a special announcement after the story that has to do with this bear right here. Okay? Bear Stays Up for Christmas by Carmel Wilson. The day before Christmas, snuggled on his floor, Bear sleeps soundly with a great big snore. He's all tucked into his house, sleeping soundly. Dear Bear, get up! Mouse shouts in his ear. We won't let you sleep through Christmas this year. I like Bear's friends that show up in all of his books. His friends are all there, gathered in his lair, and the bear wakes up. See how those words are really little, so I whispered them. Bear wakes up. Have you ever had to be really quiet when somebody was sleeping? He stands with a stretch and a great big sigh. I hope I can make it. I do want to try. Don't worry, squeaks Mouse. Hare says, it's all right. We will keep you busy all day and all night. Do you think they'll make it? Do you think he'll be able to stay up for Christmas? He tries to lie down, but his friends all frown. So the bear stays up. You think you can stay up? Let's find out. Come on, says Badger, time to follow me. In a pine grove glen, there's a fine Christmas tree. So they stomp through the woods and they tromp down the track and they hoist up the tree onto the big bear's back. There's the trees he's going to go find. Oh, they went and cut down a tree. That's a wonderful thing to do for Christmas. I bet looking at that tree might make Bear tired. He plods very slow as they trudge through the snow. But the bear stays up. Back at the cave, Gopher brews mint tea and Mole pops corn to string upon the tree. Raven and Wren bake a fresh fruit cake. The friends do their best to keep Bear awake. His shoulders start to stoop and his eyelids start to droop. But the bear stays up. Oh, it's so hard to stay awake when you're tired. They hang up their stockings by warm firelight and hum Christmas songs like Oh, Holy Night. And they cuddle and sing as they wait for the sun. There's their picture. There they're cuddling by the fire. But soon all the voices fade to just one. A bright star glows while his good friends doze, but the bear stays up. Oh, now we have to be quiet because all of his friends are asleep. Oh, they're tuckered out. Bear giggles and grins. He works and he raps. He bustles and bakes while everyone naps. He piles up presents under the tree, but who's at the doorway? Bear doesn't see. He toils all night until the sun rises, making his friends their Christmas surprises. Just before dawn, he lets out a yawn, but he still stays up. who came to visit Bear. He didn't see him. It says he didn't see him. When Christmas arrives, so lovely and white, Bear's friends awake to a glorious sight. Presents and goodies are piled up tall. I stayed up, said Bear, just to share with you all. Stayed up for his friends. As his friends shout with glee, Bear lies by the tree, but he still stays up. Made it, didn't he, to Christmas? Wren flies to the stockings and tweets out a cheer. Besides our Bear's present, Santa was here. When all the gifts are opened, there's one last surprise. Badger shows Bear a quilt just his size. That's a good present, isn't it? Bear snuggles up tight and mutters good night. Then Bear falls asleep. His friends tidy up and slip from the lair. They whisper, sweet dreams. Merry Christmas, dear Bear. And that's the end of that book. And I'm so glad that Bear was able to stay up. I'm so glad he was able to stay up and surprise his friends. I love that story. Did you like it? I like it almost as much as the other two that are my favorites. And there's one called Bear Can't Sleep that we'll read again this spring. How about that? All right, so with this bear right here, he is a giveaway. So I'm going to post this on Facebook at our regular time today at 11 o'clock on Tuesday, December 22nd. And we are going to have people comment below our post. And whoever comments below the post will be entered for a prize to win this bear. So be sure to put your name. If you have a library card with us, you can just put your name as it is on your card into the comments. If you don't have a library card with us, you really should get one. But if you don't, you can also private message us on Facebook and let us know your name and contact information so we can call you back and let you know that you won this huge, wonderful bear. Merry Christmas! I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. We will have an extra story time where we have another guest coming tomorrow at 11. And I'm going to give you a hint of who the other person might be, who the other friend is what I should say might be. He is a cat, and he is blue, and he is groovy. Who do you think might join me tomorrow at 11 who's groovy, and a cat, and blue, for Christmas? I will see you tomorrow. You have a wonderful day, and be sure to comment in the bottom so you can get a big bear.